Mankind must put an end to war, or war will put an end to mankind. Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. The future does not belong to those who are content with today, apathetic toward common problems and their fellow man alike, timid and fearful in the face of bold projects and new ideas. Let us not fear to negotiate, but let us not negotiate out of fear. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Freedom is not merely a word, but an eternal reminder that we are never truly free until all are free. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. In a time of turbulence and change, it is more true than ever that knowledge is power. If we cannot solve our problems, we may be faced with the choice between dignified retreat or total annihilation. The courage of life is often a less dramatic spectacle than the courage of a final moment. The duty of a patriot is to protect his country from its government. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. The world is very different now. For man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. An error does not become truth by reason of multiplied propagation, nor does truth become error because nobody sees it. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. If we cannot end now our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. The greatest enemy of peace is not war, but poverty. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. The rights of every man are diminished when the rights of one man are threatened.